This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 78. I am here with my friend Jessica. Friend Jessica, say hi.
Hi.
She is with evolvingwithjessica.com. Go to her website for any and all of your skincare needs. Guys, if you don't have beautiful glowing skin, you're missing out. Okay? Life is amazing when you feel amazing and you look amazing and you're eating amazing, and she can help you do that. She can help you clear your skin through eating a healthy plant-based diet. Now, I'm here with Jessica, and I want to talk about medical medium. Who out there is into medical medium? Are you? Well, we're going to talk about it for a second. Jess, I want to know, why do you trust medical medium? I'm not saying that I don't, but I want to know from you, why do you feel that he knows the truth?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked, Jeanette. I'm so glad that we're doing this. Medical medium has transformed my life, as well as millions, I would say, all over the world. Their health has taken a 180 based off of his information, which is given to him through spirit of compassion.
Okay, let's stop right there. I need to know. First of all, I want them to know why we're doing this podcast. We're doing this podcast because we were talking about... Okay, this is really funny. So basically, I interviewed Brad Yates yesterday, and we were tapping, and everything was great. We were having a great time. He's one of my biggest mentors in life. And during the tapping, he accidentally mentioned that the earth is round. It was clearly a mistake. He didn't know what he was saying. He was looking at me. He was very nervous to be live with me. And so he made a mistake, and he said the earth was round. And then Jessica, so funny, she was like, you had everybody tapping and healing until he said that. And then everyone's like, wait, I don't know if I could trust this guy. So then Jessica says, what do you say medical medium says about the earth?
Okay, so he has said that source has, basically that's where the information comes from. So it's a source that's higher than him. And that is that the earth is not round, but that it is not flat. So it is not perfectly round.
And that's when I said, well, how does he know? And then Jessica says...
Spirit of compassion.
Okay, see, that's where you lost me. Spirit of compassion? Okay. What is that?
So there's Abraham Hicks, who also is a channel, right? There's many, many channelers out there. And, you can just YouTube channelers and listen to pick anybody who resonates with you, and medical medium is just basically another channeler.
Okay, here's what my problem is, because I don't think we know anything. I don't know if the earth is flat, or if it's round, or if it's a dome, or if it's a pancake, or if it's a mamey sapote shape. I don't know what it is, but I have a problem with people that know they know, but they can't ever prove it. Like, he knows because source told him. So he could say that one day he could say that eating eggs, source told him.
Yes.
See? What the fuck? Source told him to eat a chicken's period?
Source told him actually not eat that. Eggs is one of the top foods that you should avoid.
Okay, well, all right. One for source, 0 for Ms.FitVegan. But I have a problem with people that do their research with source. I don't know. And trust me, I'm not into the science. Oh, because I interviewed John Kohler yesterday, and he is seriously, I don't want to say, hold on. I don't want to say, because I realize this is going out to people, but he is lost in the sauce. He's just obsessed with science, not common sense. Like, I like common sense, and I'm not saying I don't like medical medium, because because of you, Jess, I listened to his whole entire book, Cleanse to Heal. Mostly because it had a watermelon on the cover. So I listened to the whole book because you recommended it, and it was a great book. I listened to it at work one day, or after a few days, I finished. It was a great book. I can't say that I disagree with much of what he says, right? Much of what he says is amazing. But to me, there's no basis, because he's just saying, okay, well, source told me, so I know best, because it's he could be making it up. He could be a con artist. And you know what? I'm going to say this. He seems like a con artist to me. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't trust him.
He could be making it up, but he now has so many case studies, so many people like all across the world, and also every single book that he writes ends up being a bestseller. So
well, he has a great marketing team. But that being said,
he actually doesn't have a marketing team. If you notice, his books are not advertised anywhere. They've only become bestsellers through word of mouth.
Word of source.
Do you ever see an ad for a medical medium or one of his books?
No.
And you would, because you're in the health industry.
I don't consume, I create. So watch your mouth. No, but wait. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. Oh, it's 5 minutes. Okay, so I wanted to keep this to 5 minutes because we're very busy. We have multiple things we're doing. We're eating we're looking for seeded watermelon. We're eating strawberries. We're living our best life. We're looking amazing. What else are we doing, Jess? We're taking photos of dragon fruits in gardens. And so we don't have much time to give you guys. I'm so sorry. But that's the episode on medical medium. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I just don't like when people know everything. Like this is my biggest problem, Jess. He acts like he knows it all. Like he knows. It's his way or no way, and that's the way. That's the way to heal. And all the supplements he recommends, I just don't believe him. I just don't believe anyone that's selling things. That's why I resonated so much with like Freely and Durian Rider, which both of them are fucked too. Both of them are just like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about either. So I can admit that I took advice from bad people like to listen to. And the only one you should really listen to, guys, is your intuition.
Your own source.
Don't do that.
That's source.
Yeah, your own source. But
Right.
your source could be wrong.
It could be, but that's only because you're misinterpreting it. You don't have a close connection to it, which goes with what you preach about, and that's like eating cleaner so that you have a healthier body, so then you are able to tap into your source and your intuition a lot easier.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Now, my question to you is just, medical medium has his own source. So that doesn't mean that it's my source or your source. Is this true?
Right, but his source is spirit of compassion. So you can pray to spirit of compassion just as much as you can pray to any angel or any figure that is in this realm.
Like David Goggins?
Right. David Goggins' source. So that's we all have access to spirit of compassion. But if you read in the beginning of his books, I don't know if it's all of them, but he does talk about how this started with him when he was 4 years old.
Yes.
And spirit of compassion just started speaking to him like I'm speaking right now. And so it was clear as day. He's this child. He didn't want this. He didn't ask for this. But he was the chosen one. And I want to note that Jeanette just pointed out the time because it's 1:11. 1:11. And yeah, so ever since he was 4 years old, he had this connection with spirit of compassion. Oh my gosh, this person's gonna hit my car. No. All right.
Dude, it's worth it. We're doing the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you. That was beautifully said, and I can't top that because that is true and beautifully said. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Jessica, for being my second guest on the podcast. My first guest was Awa naked at the nude beach, and she never came on again. And hopefully I will be doing a podcast with Jessica, Awa, and yours truly, Ms.FitVegan, at the nude beach. When are we going to the nude beach?
Yeah.
Dude, how come we haven't gone?
We've been busy.
Oh, yeah. Right. We've been busy looking for seeded watermelon, eating strawberries, listening to Source. Okay. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.